Here I sit upon a rock a la Gollum in a river. I'm staying, camping at a place called Spring Gully Campground, and it's in a little place known as Seraba, and very close to Canungra. And this region is on the rim, like the edge of the caldera of where I used to live down in the Murwillumbah Way, Lympumwood. And yeah, this landscape and the rivers here and the water and everything, it's the trees, they're so similar to where that other side of the mountain, like where I used to live. And this has to be like one of my favourite campgrounds that I'm adding to my list. Like it's absolutely stunning. See back there, huge, beautiful big water hole, beautiful rocks and stones everywhere, all the way through the rivers, and very clean. Like, you know, this water, you can drink it. There's only a couple of farms upstream, but really pretty much it just comes from springs up on the mountain. And so good to be able to drink like real water with real minerals, and you know, maybe a tad of platypus poo and maybe the odd little bit of cow poo in there, but really, who cares? I'd rather be drinking that than chemicals and chlorine and fluoride and things that really aren't meant to be added to the body like that. What I love about, you know, I love water of any description, you know, like I don't call myself Neptune for no reason at all, but yeah, I love the ocean water, and that there's something just so crisp and cleansing about mountain stream water like this. Like it really just has the most cleansing and healing effect upon you know, the body and the soul and the mind. When I left the city like that, I ended up in an environment like this, and I was very unwell at that point, you know, in so many ways, and it was the water. All I did was just walk down every single day and, you know, feel the energy of the trees, but then, you know, I'd just sit down on streams like this and just, you know, slowly it would just bring me back to life and bring back my vivacity, my passion. And here I sit again, like, you know, just continuing the journey of healing the soul completely and utterly, and going in deep to reef out every tiny trauma or pain that, you know, may be hidden. Any illusions that, you know, I've been holding, I'm just prepared to look at everything and see it all. That includes, you know, like the labelling of myself, saying I am this or I'm not that, and you know, I've been falling trapped to sort of trying to hold myself into boxes, like even recently, like, you know, like, you know, I enjoy eating vegan food, and, you know, that's the choice of food that I have for my what I bring into Bubbles to eat. But yeah, and then I went to a big family get together recently, which was just so wonderful, and they put on, like, you know, the most amazing seafood spread, and it was, you know, I do actually like seafood, but and I just sort of thought, well, you know, why would I just sort of stop eating, you know, when, you know, my family's provided all this beautiful food for me and the rest of us, and why would I deny myself the feast, you know, to join in with it. And so I just sort of thought, well, you know, maybe I just sort of keep to my lifestyle in my own way, but just lose the label and allow myself to be fluid, to be whatever it is I want to be in any moment, yeah, rather than just holding myself firmly into a tiny little box any longer. There's sort of no real need for it. In some ways there is, some ways, yeah, discipline's needed. But I don't respond too well to discipline. I do need freedom. I need space to be creative, to explore the self and to explore the world around me. I wonder, how many people are really, comfortable with, being placed into a box. But then again, we're all created different, and once again, that's just how it is. We all have different strengths, different likes, different weaknesses, different tastes. And we see the world through our own filter. No two snowflakes are the same. We're all divinely individual, beautiful sparks of the divine, and there's no one else with the same makeup as, as each one of us. And yet we are also, totally connected to the whole. We descend and we're connected all the way back to the Creator, and so that's the one source. There is one source from which we all descend. So therefore we are all connected and we are all one. And that's why we can, read one another's thoughts to a certain degree, and we can read emotions no matter, what words come out of someone's mouth. It's pretty easy to tell whether, what the real story is when you speak to other people. Because we're reading on more levels than just that physical level of, that the physical senses can detect. We detect on a much deeper level. Now comes the sun again. Lovely. Well, with that, this dragonfly. So with that, I'm just going to sign off. Let's have one final view of this beautiful flowing water here. Just divine. Okay, guess what? I love you. Bye bye.